round 2. It's Castle Crashers again, and we are going to be taking on the Lava World after an embarrassing defeat before we went on and ignored it for a while to go fight the Industrial Castle, which was an absolute breeze. It didn't even take us 7 minutes, which is amazing. It is kind of a step down though, but like I mentioned in the last episode, I did quite a bit of grinding on the Industrial Castle, so I was used to a lot of the enemies, and I am not taking any of these guys like a champ. Alright, so now we can continue onward. It seems that my muscle memory, for the most part, has come back to Castle Crashers, and I'm not nearly as bad as I thought I would be starting back. Between recordings, though, I did actually do a neat little challenge run that I wanted to do for the channel, but I had to wait for Castle Crashers to be over. Tell me if you guys actually like this idea. It was a chicken run where you start off as the peasant, and well, the peasant you get for unlocking in the peasant's arena, and you use him, the behemoth animal orb, and the chicken sword all in one. Once you get to level 5, you don't level up, and by don't level up I mean you don't add anything to your skill points, and you just play through the game like that and see how far you can get before you level up your skill points. I actually had a lot of fun doing this, and the reason I came up with this challenge was to begin my ascension into being able to play insane mode. And if you guys haven't heard of insane mode, it is quite interesting. It's a mode where enemies have more health. They do astronomical amounts of damage. It's absolutely insane how much damage they do, and you just play through the game from there. So I really need to watch my health, because this is the point where I got to about last time and died. So hopefully it won't be that hard. Alright, so 9 sandwiches. So I just want to leave this guy over here, because once we use the sandwich, he disappears. Come here. I'm so used to Rogue Legacy. I really want to like jump on his head and do a downward thrust. Is that bad of me? I feel like that's bad of me. I don't know. Like, I tried dashing earlier when we were in the Industrial Castle last episode, and I ended up throwing up my shield, I think, or was it magic? 7, 6, 5. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, cool. So once we throw the door off, it gets rid of our beefy, and we have to wait for enemies to leave the screen. So, scratching my face. I had to do something. Alright. So, something I didn't mention about the fire demons is you really need to watch out for their magic, because if you don't have very high defense like I do, and you focus on your magic or your strength or your archery, whatever kind of stat you use, you really do need to keep a watch on your magic, or keep a watch on them using magic, because they do have quite powerful magic, surprisingly. They are the character you unlock for being the game with the Fire Knight, which I was trying to do. Like, that was my first, that was pretty much my practice run for Castle Crashers. And since the embarrassment last time, not taking any risk, and I feel stupid now, because I remember these citizens are filled with good... I feel fucking stupid right now. These citizens are filled with goodies! Alright, so I really need to remember to use the third dimension to my, advantage. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, God. Nope, stay down. Stay down, princess. Alright, there we go. He's done. You're dead, Jim. Just go on through the horrible city of mangled carcasses again. I'm gonna try and run through this as quickly as possible, especially because we've already seen it once before. Or I say we, you. I had to play it. Okay, I am taking way too much damage here. I need to be a lot slower with my hits. Otherwise, I may die again. I really just need to watch on my health. Oh my God, that did not just happen. Alright, I'm just gonna try and watch my health. Oh, cool. Full health. Or just about full health. I feel a bit sluggish. Like, I don't know why. I think I'm used to my other character, him being, like, really fast. The character I'm talking about is the chicken run where you run through the game. That was another practice run I did, like, mid-game to make sure I was still pretty okay at Castle Crashers. So here we get nice little scene with the Necromancer coming along, reviving all these people. Holy Sword, that's actually an item I got without Pazzo, which is really neat. Pazzo is, like, surprisingly needed in this game. Like, I never really noticed before. So these guys are really fast and pretty difficult to hit when you first fight them here. My recommendation, though, is to just stay on your feet and try to stay in the air. Most of the time, characters with high agility will try to stay as far away from you as possible. It's just how they're programmed. And if you do a quick change snap when you're walking, you can very easily turn right around from when they're following you. What they'll try and do is they'll try to stay away from you in your front, but behind you, they'll try to get as close as possible. So you can really use that to your advantage, especially if you can catch one like right in the midst of beginning to following you, which is the closest point he'll be toward you. I learned quite a bit on my break from Castle Crashers, and I can't believe it's all retained after all the Rogue Legacy and not Fallout I've been playing. I'm not going to tell you guys what I have been playing because that might spoil a future project. Alright, okay, this is the part where I died last time, so I'm just going to rather be safe than sorry and potion up here. Even though yeah, you know what, the way I've been fighting these fire demons lately, I probably really need it. The fire demons are also pretty infamous for doing the same thing. Most characters later on in the game begin becoming more difficult to hit, not because of how big they are, but because of how fast their movement speed is. And if you haven't upgraded your agility, like I haven't, then it can be pretty difficult to do some of the more complicated dodges. Which, I don't mean like the more you upgrade your agility, the better dodges you get. I just mean, in general, you will probably get hit more. Like, see, this is how pathetic my agility is. Okay, well, that doesn't show it very well. That's how pathetic. Okay, so we have our first mini-boss coming up here in the stage. I consider it a mini-boss, not a real boss, because as long as you have, like, more than 5 sandwiches, you are going to be doing just fine. Like I said, though, it's been a while since I've seen or played through this, so I have no idea what point I died in. I thought it was earlier, but now I'm thinking it was more toward this boss fight. Actually, I may have killed the boss. I can't remember. Level up. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Out-mazing. Out-mazing. Not even outstanding or amazing. Just out-mazing. Tell your friends. Alright, so now we get to continue onward. Here's the mini-boss. Let's just go ahead and dodge this first wave and begin Beefy. So what Beefy does, since I realize I haven't really explained it, is Beefy doesn't get any knockback. Okay, this is definitely where I died. Oh my god, alright. No. I'm about to die. I'm seriously almost about to die. Already? Are you fucking kidding me? I thought Beef took less damage, but I suppose not. So this is a pretty good strategy to get into if you don't want to get hit and want to stay beefy like this. Up in the air. I actually completely forgot about this strategy when I was fighting the boss the first time. I don't remember fighting him, but I have a pretty good idea of what the boss fight's like. So this mechanic is actually used quite a bit in Castle Crashers, where you'll fight a boss that has this ability, and you'll do it quite a bit, surprisingly, which I don't particularly like the cannon mechanic, but it works. Come on. Someone had to have laughed at that. You know you laughed. Cannon mechanic. Fucking, I don't even know. So, don't waste your potion after the boss, because in this chest there is a full heal. If you don't get healed afterward, though, that second chest contains a much smaller heal. I probably really didn't need that full heal, but considering the boss is right here, it doesn't really matter. So this boss can be a little bit annoying, considering you kind of have to hit him when his head goes down to shoot fire at the ground, which can also be pretty difficult to do. I'm actually pretty sure you can't block it. So, okay, so this is pretty much how I usually get into it, is I'll juggle an enemy up into his mouth and use that as leverage to begin attacking him. So what you can do alternatively is just stay up on this ridge and dodge rocks and lob balls his way. Sometimes it can be a bit finicky with the thing, though. If you go up there and try to attack the sock monster, you can't. You cannot do it. Oh, fuck, alright. Might as well. Oh my god, I can't. Alright, there we go. Fucking hell. Jesus. Alright, well, at least I'm at the boss. This is probably taking a little bit long. Oh no, I could have done something. Alright, so let's just do this. Dodge away. Fuck. I thought I had a dash rune equipped, and that's not in this game. Even though I'm not 100% positive, that's... Oh my god, that looks like it hurts. Even though I'm not 100% positive, that's the reason they let these enemies in, so you can juggle them up to actually hit him. Oh, get away, get away. Ah, son of a bitch. I hate how it drags you right into the middle of the fire. It's just... I've heard trial by fire, but this is ridiculous. Run, run. Ah. Alright, I'm not about to die anytime soon, but... Okay, well, the boss is, so I'm just gonna spam from afar. This may kill me. It did not, thank God. Okay, so the boss is dead. That's pretty much it. There is actually an animal orb that looks exactly like this cute little behemoth. You can actually see the sock puppet going down too, which is quite a bit more entertaining. But we didn't, and that's pretty much it. We got the third and final relic, which now means we can sail across the open sea. But not before this neat little cutscene that is foreshadowing for the end game, pretty much, which we are kind of sort of closing in on. Like, we're not very far away from the end of Castle Crashers. So I'm going to level up my defense by none. I meant strength. I'm gonna update my defense by 3 and my strength by 1, and let's return home. So that's pretty much me, guys. Thank you all for watching, and don't forget, save early, save